Partey, why? Aye.
Guys, Thomas Partey appeared in court today to answer to 5 counts of rape and also 1 count of sexual assault. And I'm going to tell you every single thing that happened. We are going to talk about Inaki and what he said after Athletic Club lost to Arsenal by 2-0 in the UCL. And also talk about Ghana Black Stars. They are planning a friendly game against 2 countries in November. And I'm going to tell you these countries. And also talk about Otto Addo. He has reported me, you, and also other Ghanaians to the GFA, and I'm going to tell you exactly what he was complaining about. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You are watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and talk about Thomas Partey. Yesterday, he came into the game for Villarreal in the 78th minute and played extremely well against Tottenham Hotspur. For me, that cameo was very important for Villarreal, but rather unfortunate, they lost that game by 1-0. But then during the game, he was being booed a lot, which I talked about in my previous video. And I also added this update stating that he will not be traveling with the rest of the Villarreal team back to Spain. He's going to remain in England for his court appearance today. And today he appeared in court, and I'm going to tell you what happened. Now, this is a statement coming from reports stating that Thomas Partey was pictured leaving the Southwark Crown Court after pleading not guilty to 5 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault. He will be back in the same court on November 2nd, 2026 for trial. Former Arsenal man has been granted bail on the same condition as the previous one. So guys, this is what happened in court today. Thomas Partey was in court and pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of rape and also 1 count of sexual assault to 3 women. And he will be back in the same court on November 2nd, 2026 for trial. So guys, this is every single thing you need to know about Thomas Partey. But then also, in addition, he has been granted the same conditional bail like the previous one. And we know that not to talk to the victims, I mean, to make sure he alerts the authority when he's traveling, a lot of, conditions in this particular bill, but he can be free to play his football. And the next time we will see Thomas Partey in court, it is next year. We are in 2025, so next year, which is, I think, after the World Cup. So, guys, this is the latest update concerning Thomas Partey. We are still praying for him because it's not easy for Thomas Partey. Mentally, I don't know what is going through his head, but this is a player. This is our own brother that we need to keep on praying for. I always say this, let justice run its course. Even Thomas Partey, through his lawyers, have stated that they want to use the law system to free up his name, to clear up all this, and this will be the best way to do that. So guys, this is the latest update concerning Thomas Partey, who was pictured in court today at the Southwark Crown Court after pleading not guilty. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about Ghana Black Stars, the national team. The national team is planning to play 2 friendly games in November. Now, according to reports, these 2 friendly games that they are planning, they want to play it in Asia against these 2 countries, Japan and also South Korea. Yes, the Black Stars from Ghana are planning 2 friendly games, one against Japan and also one against South Korea. If not for anything, I remember when we played against South Korea in the World Cup, that 3-2 win. Oh, that day, Mohamed Kudus do work. It finished work. You understand? That game, oh, Kudus is spoiled everywhere. Yes. So this is Kudus, usual customers. Definitely he's going to do well in this game. But then, guys, this is what the Ghana Black Stars and also the GFA are planning. There are 2 friendly games. It has not been confirmed yet. Dates are not yet out, but we'll keep on following on this and make sure to bring you more updates. Japan and South Korea. If Ghana were to play other friendly games, which countries do you think they should play against? Let me know it down below in the comments. For me, I think we need to play against Spain or Portugal. I want to see something. Yes, I want to see us play against Spain or Portugal. I want to see something. I want us to show them shit. You understand? Because with the players we have, No, we can do something. No, it's just that the coach and Casano tactically shut down failures. But looking at the players we have, like if we have some tactical coach, we go spoil the rough. But then, guys, this is the latest update coming from the camp of the national team. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about Otto Addo himself. Otto Addo has reported me, you, and also other Ghanaians to the GFA. Now, this is a report stating that Ghana Black Star coach Otto Addo has lodged a formal complaint with the Ghana Football Association, the GFA, over insistent verbal abuse from fans and also media during matches, and urges the GFA to intervene. Otto Addo says that we insult a lot when the Black Stars are playing games. Verbal abuse. This is coming from Otto Addo, and he's asking the GFA to intervene. Guys, what do you have to say about this? Let me know it down below in the comments. Otto Addo says we are verbally abusing him and the rest of the players anytime they are in town to play. I don't know what to say, but I just want to say this. Let me just say this very quickly. Otto Addo, you have been a player before. You know how Ghanaians react to the Black Stars whenever they play. When we win, we cheer everyone up. We celebrate everyone who plays that game, or even those on the bench. But when we lose, definitely we need to start correcting you. That is how Ghana has been, and that is how it will be. Sometimes people don't know how to convey their, their analysis, their complaints without insult. That is how Ghana has been. I know it's not right, but reporting to the GFA will not change it. Just like racism is not going to stop, but it can be managed. What the GFA can do right now is to manage the situation. Make sure that if someone verbally abused the coach, maybe a pre-match press conference or during a game, that person is escorted out. Those things can happen. It can be managed, but then you can't stop it. Do you know the number of coaches here are here in Ghana whenever the national team are playing? They will tell you straight. You will not sugarcoat their words. They are going to tell you straight. But then, guys, for me, this is all I have to say. Otto Addo has been a player before. He knows how Ghana is. Now being a coach, don't expect things to change. It is still going to remain the same. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that it is human nature. It is the Ghanaian culture. Everyone is a coach. Everyone has an opinion concerning the national team. So, guys, this is coming from Otto Addo. He has laid a formal complaint to the Ghana Football Association over verbal abuse, continuous verbal abuse from fans and also media during matches, and urges the GFA to intervene. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Mystery Clutch, and it's really funny. Now, let's talk about Inaki Williams. Let's talk about the UCL. Now, Inaki Williams and Athletic Club lost to Arsenal by 2-0. He did a lot of talk before this game, saying that before Arsenal can score or win, as some are mess, they need to sweat blood, and then themselves they have watched Arsenal and they are planning on how to head them. But at the end of the game, they gave Arsenal a really good fight. I watched that game. The first half, they've really played well. I felt like they also had their own chances. Inaki Williams himself could have at least, converted some of those chances, but he did not. Arsenal walked away with all 3 points, scoring 2 goals, one for Martinelli. And I mean, I'm just happy Arsenal did what they had to do, because I stayed bet for Arsenal in back. But then, I mean, it's sad for Inaki Williams and Athletic Club did not win. I felt like if Nico Williams was in that game, it would have been a bit different. After the game, this is what Inaki Williams had to say about the game. He stated that the result does not reflect the game. We played well. Arsenal is one of the favorites in this competition, and we fought and gave it our all. He did not lie. They actually did play well. I mean, looking at Arsenal's team, and then at a point I was now rethinking everything. I was like, Arsenal. But then, I mean, Athletic Club, they played really, really well. I mean, with the home support and everything, they actually impressed me. And this is coming from Inaki Williams. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about today's game in the UCL. And there's one game I'm more interested in watching than anything, which is PSG versus Atalanta, because of the Ghanaian interest in there. Kamaldeen, Sulemana. Now, this is going to be a very difficult game for Atalanta. Even their season, they have not really started it well. But then PSG, they are the current winners of the UCL. They are one of the best attacking teams in Europe. I know on paper, they are the favorites to win. But then kamaldeen Sulemana, this is what we call big stage. This is where you show who you are. If you're able to play well, your name will echo. Your name will be on the lips of every single person who watches that game. So this is a game where I expect kamaldeen Sulemana, whether he starts, whether he gets 20 minutes or 30 minutes, to show us what he's all about. The dribbling and the dazzle, creating opportunities here and there, making the right decisions in the final third. We want to see all of that and many more in the game against PSG. Even if you lost, let people praise you and say you played very well for Atalanta. So kamaldeen Sulemana definitely is going to feature in that game. Also, let's talk about another game that's going to pique my interest. That's Chelsea Bayern Munich. That game is going to be seriously interesting. It'll be interesting to see how these two teams play. But I see a lot of goals in this particular one. Yes, Liverpool, Atletico de Madrid. Liverpool straight win. Like, it's in their home. Liverpool straight win. Ajax, Inter. I think there will be a lot of goals in this game. But Inter Milan, I see them edging above Ajax. Slava Prague and also Bodo Glimt. I don't know much about this game, but I mean, I'll leave it to you to make your own prediction on that. Olympiacos Paphos, Olympiacos playing home, and definitely they are going to get a goal. Definitely they are going to get a goal. So guys, these are the games that are going to be played today. PSG, Atalanta. I think PSG is going to win, but I just want kamaldeen Sulemana to have a very great game. Liverpool, Atletico de Madrid. Liverpool definitely is going to win. Bayern Munich, Chelsea. Both need to score. Like, there will be a lot of goals in this game, but I see Bayern Munich edging above Chelsea. Definitely. Ajax, Inter definitely is going to edge above Ajax. And I mean, the rest of the game goes on. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. I'm going to end it all here. I'll make sure to see you in the next one with more updates. Charlie, we go vibe.